Are you tired to work from the same desk at home, so you decide to work in nearby cafes? However, you worry to leave your belongings unattended when you go to the washroom, ordering food, or just taking a break. Or you just don't want to spend 4 to 5 pounds for a coffee when you can make a better and cheaper coffee at home. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 unique work spots at home so you never feel bored to work at home and at the same time to have a productive work day. I will first introduce my favorite work spot, which is this chair. My initial idea of this area is this is a TV bench because I don't watch TV, so I use it as a dressing table and I would like to have something to sit on when I do my makeup. I bought this 4 chair. After I got this chair, I found that this is the most amazing work spot I have ever had. I love this chair so much. You can adjust to different angle. You can make it as 90 degree, you can make it flat, or you can lean back a little bit. I think this is the most comfortable place for me to work in the evening after I've got my shower. I'm not sure, have you ever felt that different place in your home environment got different type of energy? For example, your bedroom should be relaxing and your work desk, your studio should be somewhat quite focused and have a concentrated energy. In my bedroom, I just feel relaxing. So I usually do some relaxing work, for example, thinking about ideas, reading books, just some low demanding work. If I've got to edit my videos doing my 9 to 5, I definitely not work in this place because that is quite high demanding and need so much focus and concentration. And I've also got this salt lamp. It's got a perfect warm light during nighttime and you just feel like the whole area is so soothing, so relaxing, so chilled. And this is the perfect spot when I have to generate ideas, and this is where my creativity comes in. But of course, if you've got a lot of work to do, then I don't recommend to work in the bedroom area because even though it is still productive, but it will be less productive when compared you really work at your desk. Oh, what happened? Let's move to the next work spot. Welcome to my second work spot, and this is my work desk area. I know what you guys thinking, but don't click off because I'm just going to share with you how you can be more enjoyable by working just at your desk. The first tip is I usually place my desk near a large windows. When I get bored and need some refreshed mind, I will look at the window because there's some natural sunlight and there is trees, there's greeneries outside, and it just helped me to refresh my mind a little bit. And looking at trees, looking at plants can really help you to reduce stress and anxiety. From Alice Spoke, it has mentioned that there are decades of research showing that if you spend more time in nature, it can really help you to reduce stress level and help you rejuvenate your ability to focus so that you can be more concentrated when doing the works. And there is also another research show that if you bring in the nature in indoor, for example, have some greeneries, plants in your room and just look at the plants outside your windows, it also do the same effects. So if you don't have a big windows and there's no trees outside, no plants outside the windows, that's alright. You can buy some plants inside your room. And the second tip is buy a larger table if you're juggling between your 9 to 5 and also your side hustle, because this will greatly increase your productivity. Whenever I don't have any task on my 9 to 5, I have to work on my own thing. Before I just got this desk, and because it is quite small, it is 120 cm, and for this one, the desk that I've got in here is 180 centimeters. So before, when I was working on that desk, when I have to change tasks between my 9 to 5 and doing my own thing, I always have to move my work laptop to another place and take my MacBook to work on my own thing, which increase the frictions for me to switch the task. When you increase frictions between you switching the task, it will reduce your momentum and it will demotivate you from doing the work. So right now, when I get this large desk, I put monitor in here, my work laptop, and then my MacBook in here. Like I separate into 3 parts of my desk. Then after I've just finished my 9 to 5 or I've got some time, I just have to slide to my MacBook and then work on my own thing, which has really increased my productivity and reduced the frictions between switching the tasks. The third tip that I have is get a monitor. When I have to take calls, I usually connect with my monitor so that I can take calls on my left hand side and I jot notes on my MacBook, which is very, very convenient, and I don't have to switch between the desktop on my MacBook. So these 3 tips has really greatly increased my productivity. So on this area, I usually work on some very high demanding works like my 9 to 5, editing videos, jotting notes, and something like that. So this is the third work spot that I've got. It is my sofa. I love working in the sofa for less demanding work as well, like reading books. I love reading books in my sofa during my morning. But I've got some tips to work in the sofa. For example, I use cushion, I buy a little stand, and sometimes I've got my blanket to cover my legs, which feels so comfortable. I use this stand because if not, then my neck will be bent too much and it hurts my neck. But I don't suggest to work in these positions for very long time. You may feel a little bit uncomfortable. So usually just work for like 1 to 2 hours in this spot. And I will show you guys the fourth spot. This is my residence apartment. I feel like this is actually my second home because most of the time there's no one in here and this is quiet enough. Sometimes when you just don't want to stuck at home, you can just work in here. And I think people like to work in cafe because you feel like there are also other people working with you and it will motivate you. So sometimes when there's people in here and I'm working by myself, it gives me the vibes of I'm in a cafe because I've always got my coffee for myself. And this is actually one of my requirements when I'm searching for apartment to rent. Sometimes if you really get too bored at home and you would like to have some place to work in, I think you can try to find an apartment with a residence lounge if you're living in an apartment. Comes to the fifth one. It is my dining table. I usually work at my dining table when I've got too much work and I have to do my work while I'm having my lunch and having my dinner, or I just want to snack on something. I don't really like to have food on my desk area, so if I would like to snack on something and I'd have too much work to do, I will just work on my dining desk and at the same time snacking on something and eating on something. If you enjoyed this video, maybe you would like to hit the subscribe button because I'm going to produce more productivity videos for you to build a life that you love even you have a 9 to 5. Promise you being productive and at the same time enjoyable. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!